morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to look at a new special energy card. Although I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, this new special energy card, when you take a gander at it, might start to look an awful lot like an old special energy card. It's not double colorless energy, but it's pretty gosh darned close. According to the lovely, I believe it's Primal Lugia, who's actually brought our translation with us today, although the lovely Antoine Boulet has also posted a translation of this, and to be fair, it might have come from him in the first place. And they are both lovely people. It is a special energy that provides 2 of any energy when attached to any Pokemon that is not a Pokemon GX or Pokemon V. Oh, that's very, very similar. It's not double colorless energy. It is very similar to double colorless energy, but it is not double colorless energy. Double colorless energy is back, but double colorless energy has been nerfed quite significantly. Now, in terms of language and ruling, it's quite important to note here that this specifically does not apply to Pokemon GX, yes, that includes tag teams, and Pokemon V. But it does apply to Pokemon EX. So in theory now, if you're in the expanded format, and you've got a Pokemon EX that you really want to use here, you can use double colorless energy, and you can use this as well. Gee, what kind of Pokemon EX might really want to use double colorless energy at some point? Hey, Seismitoad. It still weirds me out a bit that Pokemon continue to do this wording whereby they specifically discount particular types of cards, which then leave it open to others. It's very strange to me. But the wording on the card is extremely clear. Does not work for Pokemon V, does not work for Pokemon GX, therefore will work with others. And we needed this back. This was a card that we sorely needed back. Now, it's basically for single prize Pokemon. V does include VMAX, so I'm afraid you're out, Snorlax VMAX. And actually, this is quite important, because Snorlax VMAX can use triple acceleration energy, but having this as well would be pretty gosh darn good. And okay, it can use Welder, but this is a 3 energy Pokemon. A 4 energy Pokemon would be able to use Welder and one of these, and all of a sudden they are up and going and rolling in just a single turn, and that makes a whole heap of a difference. You know, if we take something like Snorlax V, and look, I'm not saying that Snorlax V is a phenomenal Pokemon, alright? I don't think Snorlax V is a phenomenal Pokemon, but it does have an attack for 4 energy that does 170 damage. Well, what would be really awesome is being able to go Twin Energy. Have I mentioned it's called Twin Energy yet? It's called Twin Energy. Being able to go Twin Energy, Welder, boom, 170. Now, bearing in mind Snorlax V is a basic Pokemon, you go second, turn 1, Welder, Twin Energy, boom. You can attach it to a Pokemon GX or a Pokemon V, but if you do, it only provides 1 colorless energy, no more. But you can see if we look at something like Snorlax, that's a potentially annoying combo. But then again, using Thunder Mountain Prism Star and Tapu Koko Prism Star, you can already hit 150 turn 1 with Pikachu and Zekrom while accelerating free energy from the deck. And actually, if you really want to just focus on the maximum amount of damage, how about Tapu Koko V? Tapu Koko V using Thunder Mountain Prism Star and Tapu Koko Prism Star. 1 attaches an extra energy, 1 reduces your energy cost by 1. And then your attachment for the turn, you can hit 200 turn 1 going second with Tapu Koko V. Using Welder in your attachment for the turn, if you're willing to use your GX attack, Reshiram and Charizard can do 200 turn 1 going second. So yes, Twin Energy would lead to some potentially broken combos, but we've already got some potentially broken combos. The one big difference here, and it is a fairly large difference, is this really pushes non-GXs. So a Pokemon that I am rather fond of is Steelix, the one from Cosmic Eclipse. I really like the Steelix from Cosmic Eclipse. You get to discard as many Pokemon from your hand as you like, with a retreat cost of exactly 4, and you do 50 damage for each Pokemon that you discarded in this way. Sounds good. But it's for 2 energy. Now you can use Welder, but then it's getting super awkward because that's your supporter for the turn, and you want to be using stuff like Pokemaniac to search these out. By these I mean Pokemon with a retreat cost of 4. And you can use Triple Acceleration Energy, but they're limited to 4 in your deck and they fall off at the end of the turn, and they're very hard to recover. That's a pain. Whereas if we use this here, now we're good. We can still use 4 Triple Acceleration Energy, but now we've got Twin Energy. And the reality is we're probably going to play like 4 Twin Energy and 2 or 3 Triple Acceleration, because actually Twin Energy becomes a way, way better option here. And that's kind of my point. There are going to be a whole bunch of Pokemon out there that are just going to want to use this and go nuts. And now they can. I showed you the Snorlax pin collection yesterday. And look, I ain't going to sit here and argue that Snorlax pin collection promo is great. It's just a Snorlax from the V deck. And it's not a particularly great card, but you can do 4 energy 130. You can now get that going in a single turn. And alright, maybe that doesn't work, but how about the Onix from Lost Thunder? Yeah, it's very expensive, but it also gets a one-hit KO on a Snorlax V, or a Silvally GX, or a Pikachu and Zekrom, and you can do that for now a Twin Energy and a Welder. It's a card that's rewarding you for playing non-GX Pokemon, and it is bringing Pokemon viable, or at least more viable, that were not that viable before. That's why I love this so much. It's a great card. Although, do look out for some combos in Expanded. I mean, as an example, take something like the Mewtwo from Next Destinies. Does more damage for each energy on it. Well, now you can use double Colorless Energy, and you can use this, and you can always use something like Porygon Z to accelerate energy, and you could potentially, using 4 double Colorless and 4 Twin Energy, actually be attaching 16 energy in a single turn. That could be fun. And I should mention at this stage, we're not getting double Colorless Energy back. We're definitely not. You see, double Colorless Energy came round in the base set, and was absolutely huge, and was a game-defining card, and then it went away. And it went away for many, 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 many years. And then it came around back in the Heart Gold Soul Silver era, and immediately made Garchomp C Level X like the best card in the game. You could use Energy Gain and this to essentially hit 80 anywhere for 1 energy attachment. It was just redonkulous. And then for a long time, we had double Colorless Energy. It kept getting reprinted. And then it came around in Sun and Moon, and then it stopped getting reprinted. And it rotated out this year, or in August, September. And now they've brought in, which is just double Colorless Energy by any other name, but not for Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. Now, first of all, with stuff like Porygon Z, you can't bring double Colorless back now. You cannot have Triple Acceleration and double Colorless and Twin Energy with something like Porygon Z that can attach them all in one turn. It would get pretty silly pretty quickly. But also, Pokemon are saying very clearly, we are alright with this card helping non-GXs. If double Colorless Energy was coming back, Twin Energy would not exist. We're not getting double Colorless Energy back. Feel free to be happy or sad about that, but I'm telling you right now, it ain't happening. Now, I've given you a couple of examples of Pokemon that can't really use this, blah, blah, blah. Let's give you a couple of examples of Pokemon that can really benefit from energy attached to them. Now, there aren't that many in the format at the moment, but the Blissey from Lost Thunder is going to love this. The Blissey from Lost Thunder lets you flip a coin and you do 80 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. It can use Triple Acceleration, and it can use this, and you can use Porygon Z to attach them all. Or maybe we could talk about Malamar EX. Now again, Malamar EX is in Expanded. Same deal, but it's 60 times and it's a basic Pokemon. so it couldn't use triple acceleration, but it could use both double colorless and twin energy. Make no mistake about it, this is absolutely huge. It is a hands down 5 WOSI card with no argument whatsoever. This is going to transform the game. It is going to make some decks way better, and it's going to make some decks that weren't good, good. But I want to know what you think about this. I want to know how much you're going to miss double colorless energy, and I would very much like to know which Pokemon you're going to be using with this. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, where you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WasiPlays, where we talk about a whole bunch of games that don't have Pokemon in, but are still pretty gosh darned awesome. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.